All right, guys, we recently did a video. We went on a Matco truck. We bought some tools. This is the tools we bought. Everybody said, hey, those are made by Astro. So we went out, bought the Astro ones. Today, we're going to compare them, see how they match up. Let's get into it. When I got on the Matco truck, I was really intrigued by these because I thought, man, these would be really good in some tight spots. So we went ahead and bought them. And as soon as we posted the video, comments started just popping up like crazy on those are just Astros, rebranded Astros. Matco just got those from Astro. I mean, they're just all kind of Astro. So we're like, okay, let's jump in and buy that. So let's go over though, because one of the things that was mentioned in a lot of the comments was the pricing was way different on the two. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I'm going to very quickly mention we bought a second ratchet from Matco, the shorter one. We didn't get that from Astro. We just wanted to kind of compare them and see. So we're not going to bring this one up. This is not going to be included in any pricing or anything. We're not even going to pull that out. We're just going to focus on the two things that we got that match, or the two sets. So the Matco set for this, the sockets and the ratchet, right, were $215. That's total for both of them. The Astro set, the total for both, again, same kind of setup, was $95. So quite a bit of difference in those two. Now there is a difference I can see immediately. I saw when we came in. We're going to go over that when we unbox it. But, you know, we needed to figure out, is this worth twice the money? Now, I do want to go over really quickly before we jump back on our new bench that we've got for doing things like this. We did call because we know these are lifetime warranty for Matco. I asked the guy and he said, yeah, they're a lifetime warranty. We looked on Astro's website to try to find their warranty. And it didn't say it specifically on the listing for the tools. So we jumped into their warranty section and it had some stuff on there that it just wasn't really clear. So sure, we jumped on the phone and said, I'm going to call them and just see. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to give Astro props for this 100%. A very nice lady answered the phone at Astro immediately. We didn't go through any kind of a automated system where we had to hit one or anything. Lady answered the phone, said, how can I direct your call? We told her what we were looking for. She said, I'll get you to that person. Gloria answered the phone when we got to her. She was very friendly. And she immediately told us what the warranty was. We were on and off the phone in less than 2 minutes. We had the answers and we talked to two human beings. Take that for what it's worth. I think that's pretty good in 2025. So let's go ahead and get over to the bench over there real quick and let's open these things up and let's just do a visual comparison right off the bat. Let's take a look at the Matco one first. Let's go ahead and open up the ratchet and just see. See if there's any markings or anything. Okay, well, just markings for Matco. Now, one of the things I did like was this. I like the reversible ratchet on it. It's one of the things I actually said on the truck. That's pretty handy. All right, let's pull the Astro out. Take a look at it. Let's kind of compare them. Let's flip it over. Do we have any markings? Okay, there's our markings on that one. Okay. So I'm just want to look at, I see the immediate difference, and I know you guys saw it too, but I'm just going to start down here and just kind of I'll tell you what, I want to try something here. Sherwood had a really good idea to do some measuring on these things. At first I thought not going to be worth it because I think they're going to be the same, and they probably are the same, but let's go ahead and do some quick measuring on them. So I've got them lined up here. Let's just take two measurements. Well, one on each one right here first. So we're kind of in the middle of the handle. 5680, that's on the Astro. 5185. I mean, you're talking about a minute amount right there. It could just be me with that. Yeah, no, it's about the same. So, all right, let's go ahead and go up here. Let's take a measurement on where the head attaches. So that's 885, 882. All right. So far it looks like the Astro is just a little thicker. 418 and 415. So I mean, a minuscule difference. Looking at them, we can see, I think that the handles, if we took the head and we just covered the head up, I think those two handles are identical. I mean, they have every single curve on them, looks the same. There's absolutely, I don't see any difference at all in them. So now where we do see a difference is on the reversible head. So the Matco's got a reversible head. The Astro does not. We did not see anywhere where we could get a reversible head from Astro. This one and the shorter version of this was the only ones they offered. So looks like Matco, if you want the reversible head, Matco is going to be your way of going for that. So other than that, though, I mean, it's a reversible head, doesn't mean anything to you. They look pretty much identical other than that. All right, let's pull the sockets out. Now, we can see, all right, chrome sockets. All right, and then this one. All right, and so these are impact sockets. Now, just like we said about the Ratchet, we could not find chrome version of these on Astro. It looks like the only way you can get them from Astro is impact. Now, that could play a little bit of a part in the price difference, because chroming a socket, if you ever buy impact sockets are less expensive than chrome sockets because obviously they got more processing to do to get the chrome on there. But does that, I mean, at the end of the day, is that going to make the difference of, you know, its usefulness? Let's go ahead. I just want to try something here. So let's pull out, tell you what, let's just pull out the short one here.
They're
so
both 6 through 24 too.
6 through 20, yeah, it's the same set.
Yeah.
Right, it's the same exact set, 6 through 24. So this is the Matco socket on the Matco Ratchet. And am I doing that right, or am I doing something wrong? There we go. All right, fits in. It's also got the hex head there, or not the, I'm saying hex head for the, not hex head, but the 3/8 drive head. So I guess you can put a 3/8 drive socket on that, or 3/8 ratchet on that. I'll be all right. Let's see if it goes in the other way, which it does. So I really like that because of the reversible head on it. That I thought that would come in handy. Let's go ahead, because if you get into a tight spot and this thing gets backed out and you need to get it back in again, if the lever here is against something, you can't reverse it to go back in the other direction. But if it's over here, you go, oh, I'm jammed up against a firewall or jammed up against a frame somewhere. I could move it back in to get this out of the way. Those that know. Let's go ahead. I want to see on the Astro handle, does this Matco one fit? And it does. So I'm telling you, it pretty much is the same thing. So at least we know they'll work together. And I know that this should be the same thing. A little bit tighter. Oh, there we go. Okay. Can definitely tell there's a little bit of roughness on this one. Of course, it's an impact socket, so. All right. So that impact one fits in the Matco. And of course, it should fit in the Astro.
Seems like they were a little harder to put into the Matco one.
Yeah, they were.
Both of them.
Yeah, this one's a little hard here. Yeah. But yeah.
This is the first time we've used it.
Yeah, this is the very first time I've ever, you saw it, we unboxed it. So, all right. As far as, so here's the thing, right? If these are made, let's just go and say, I don't know, but if these are made by Astro and they're just chromed, then, and they have the same warranty on them, the only way the chroming really comes into play and would be a positive is maybe if you live somewhere that that you've got, you know, harsh environment, right, where things rust. So if you live somewhere, I'll tell you this, we have very high humidity here. We tried the swamp coolers when they first came out. We turned them on in the shop to cool it down just a little bit. And they put a lot of water out. Well, it doesn't do a whole lot of good to add a bunch of moisture into the air when you're already at 80, 85% humidity. So it really didn't work for cooling it down. But what it did do was it rusted all the doggone impact sockets we had in the toolboxes. So got rid of the swamp coolers. But if you live in an environment where that might be the case, I mean, we live in a pretty high humidity environment and they don't rust. Our sockets don't rust. So even the impact ones, other than when we have the swamp cooler. So maybe though, if you live somewhere like that, maybe the chrome ones would be better for you. I don't know of any other really positive for the chrome. You guys leave a comment down below. I mean, I've been doing this a long time and I always just thought, I was always taught that the impact sockets were stronger than the chrome sockets. I don't know if that's the case or not. If these are just the same exact socket, but just chromed, I would imagine they'd be the same strength. Same warranty on them. Did we mention the warranty on them? Yeah, we did mention their lifetime warranty. Both sets are lifetime warranty. Yeah, so I will tell you my personal opinion. Because I know I'm going to get the comments down there. Is it worth it to buy that socket set? And I'm going to say, for me personally, this would be the socket set that I would probably say is worth, I'd buy this one as opposed to that one. I mean, this was $65 and that was it was twice the price. It was $130 something, so more than twice the price. I don't need the chrome, doesn't matter to me. Now, where I would change though, is I would buy the Matco handle. This would be the one I would get, and I would get the same thing in the short, which I did because I like the reversing head. So to me, it's like I would do a combo set. I would do the Astro sockets and I would do the Matco handles, and that way you got kind of the best, your good price here. You're going to pay a little bit more for this one. Now, I think that these are, like I say, I think they were $39 for the long one and $29, something like that, for the short one. And these are going to be like $79 and $71 or something like that. So, going to pay a little bit more for that, but I think that the ratcheting part of it could come in handy. I can see a time where that would come in handy and maybe save you. If you got this thing backed out and you are, you've got this thing on here and, you've got that thing and you are, taking something and you're, backing that thing out and it goes up against something and you're like, oh, crud. How are you going to get to go in now? You're stuck, right? Whereas if you've got the ratcheting one, at least you can reverse it, especially if you've got it facing the right way, which you think about before you start on it, right? And it gets backed up against something, you go, oh, crud, I'm stuck. Go back in, take it off, rethink what you've got. And it's just a bad day when you get something jammed in there like that. So I like that design. I think this is a good thought process by them, but I also think that to save some money, quite a bit of money actually. Now I'm not, I don't have any clue. Maybe we could do a test on the strength of these, how strong, what are they going to hold up to? We can do the same thing with these. If you want us to do that, leave a comment down there. But if we're just looking at comparison between these two things, everything we see on them right now, my set would be this right here: Astro sockets, Matco handles. I think you have the best of both worlds. We're going over here to give away some tools. Enrique. So we went over there and checked these out, and I told him my set would be the Astro if I were going to buy them. Would be the Astro sockets because they're cheaper. Yep. And they're the same socket pretty much that I could see, other than they're not chrome. And I do the ratcheting wrench because in case you want to in case you get bound up on something, you could turn this around. You could also turn this around, have it binding up that way. You know what I'm saying? So you could.
The other one not ratcheting?
The other one is not reversible. Yeah, but imagine if you get that thing coming off, right? Take something off and you get up against the frame. If you got that turned that way, you're kind of in a bind. But if you got it turned that way, you can go, oh, crud. Right, put it back in and take it off, right? So, but I don't have really a use for them, so happy birthday.
Why, thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
There's a catch to it, though.
Oh, there is a catch to it, of course. I mean, it's a given. Anytime I need to use it, of course, I can come over here and use it. So.
Ratcheting part.
You can use
the ratcheting part. I got the sockets.
I say you can use any of my tools anytime.
I got the impact sockets over there, so
Well,
all right, absolutely.
I'm gonna play with them too. I'm gonna have Eric play with them too.
When are you gonna get your new toolbox? He bought it. He bought a set. Otherwise, yeah, I didn't.
Really?
That's why we gave it to you. He already bought a set. Yeah.
He doesn't have the ratcheting though.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Well, he's got the ratcheting. He hasn't had a reversible.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Well, I'll have someone else to chop off to play with them, so we'll do some R&D on them.
Okay.
Make sure they hold up. Get the hammer.
When are you getting your new toolbox?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, we're supposed to be soon?
I don't know. I thought you said something about you were getting it soon.
I don't know. I'm debating on Icon or US General. Debating on which one.
Leave a comment down there. Tell him what he should get.
Yeah, because people take the US Generals and they put them together. They do some cool things with those.
Okay.
So the Icon though has the stainless steel top, which is nice.
Yes, it does.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Okay. All right, guys. Hope you like this content. If you do, you know what to do. Leave a comment. You know what? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do that over again. Okay. All right, guys. I hope you like this kind of content. What we're really looking for here is, can we save you guys money? So for most of my career, I was always a Snap-on guy, tool truck guy, and now we've come to the realization that there's some other options out there that can be good, good options that are quality tools that are way less money. So that's what this is kind of be about. We're going to do a lot more of these and hopefully give you guys the right guidance to, maybe at least give you some information on some alternatives to super high price tools. So hope you liked it. If you did, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, hit that bell so you know when we drop a video. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next one.